Hey everybody, I am depressed as hell, but I really do need to start a fire, so I'm going to show you how that works while I'm depressed. I don't remember where to look at this screen, so expect my eyes to probably be looking right here at the phone a bunch, but I think you're here. Whatever. So I'm going to walk down to a secondary wood pile that we have because I still haven't put the regular wood in that wood pile. It's all way over there in a pile where the truck that delivered it dropped it off. We've got a plan to get together with our neighbors and do a wood stacking party. What I'm going to look for first is a piece of wood that has been undercover so that it's dry. There's poison ivy there, so I'm going to have to step carefully. A piece of wood that's relatively dry that I can bust up into smaller shapes to get a fire started. And I'm looking for something that has relatively straight grains so that it can be busted up by my Kindle cracker, which I'll show you what that is in just a second. I'm going to pause because we're going to come to the Kindle cracker next. I mean, before I get there, this is the hardest part for me about living off-grid. I miss the ability to just hit a button and it can get warmer in the house. But at the same time, this is why my life is cheap right now, because I'm willing and able to do this work even on days when I'm not feeling great. So there's both privileges and not privileges in all of that, like in all things. Fun story. Tried to start a fire a few days back and stepped out to try to get another chore done and came back and the fire had snuffed itself out. So the remains of that fire are still in this stove, which I have to clean out. It's also currently being used for storage of things because there's no fire in it. So let's move these things off of the surface that's about to be fucking hot, because that's important. Sorry if you hate cursing. I grew up in the South in the Midwest, and both my families were pretty into cursing as part of normal language, so probably shouldn't watch me if that's the case. I'll make more kid-friendly content on my other channels. There's the remains of that fire that never quite got started. I'm going to have to rebuild it and all of that. The first thing I'm going to do is crack some kindling. This is the kindling cracker, and what you do is you take a bit of wood, you stick it on the cracker, and you hit it with something nice and heavy, and all of the force gets used by... Here, I'll show you. There's this little wedge that you're forcing the wood onto. Some cool ass girl made it. I don't remember what country, but I love this thing. I've hurt myself so much less since getting it. This is gonna be loud. But just like that, you can have wood that is beginning to split. So we're gonna do that a whole bunch more times. So what I'm trying to do right at this moment is take these smaller pieces and make even smaller pieces, because you need a lot of little pieces to start a fire. Especially in a stove that's cold. If the stove's already warm, it's a lot easier. So all I'm doing is just like cracking these to make it so I can pull them apart once I get started making the fire. Okay, if you're watching this far, you're officially helping me actually get this done because I have someone to show it to. Be proud of me. Like, I'm about to make a shit fire. Let me be fucking clear. I'm terrible at fire making. So, I know some of you are going to be like, that's not how you make a fire. Fuck off. But, like, the fact is, I'm slowly learning how to do it. I need a chair because I can't bend that long without my back just killing me. I'm going to grab all this, I'm going to take it out, and I'm going to try to rearrange it to make it a little bit more usable. I have no idea if I'm going to fast forward this next part, because I can't be bothered to edit right now. So, enjoy. I don't know why I suddenly got so aggressive on YouTube, but I think I'm just tired of giving as many shits as I have. Like, if you're here, hopefully you like what I have to say. And if you don't like what I have to say, hopefully you can tell me in a really cool way how to say things in better ways, and maybe have better ideas of my own, and share your ideas with me. It's all shit. It's all shit. It's all fuck. Everything's all fuck. That's how I feel today. Like, there's no sun. There's no anything. I do have an adorable cat named Parsnip, but like, she can only help so much. As you can see, these pieces like started to light on fire, but didn't actually catch. So what I'm going to start with is some birch bark. This stuff has like an oil or a resin or something, and it just lights up freaking fantastically. I recently learned that you can start a fire from the top down, and it works pretty well. I think I'm gonna try that here, because the last one I tried from the bottom up did not go very well. Unfortunately, this bark does not like to burn very well, so I'm not really gonna use much of it until it's already going. Yeah. I think I'm gonna pause that here, because thanks for helping me get this started. I'm gonna start a fire. I'll unpause it once I've like started it. Alright, let's see if this fucking works. I got put a lot of energy into it, but I got a bit of paper going that's catching the birch on there. I'm closing this just a little bit to try to get it to draft through that hole, so there's not quite as much smoke as it does its thing. Even though in so many ways my life is easy, it feels so hard. And I just feel like giving up so many days. Like, today is one of those days where I just want to give up. And I am happy that in this moment that I get to make a fire, because that'll feel a little less like I have done nothing today. I'm going to try to be nice to myself. It's so hard. If you're watching this, I mean, tell me about how you are nice to yourself when you're feeling down. This still sounds like it's burning. I wonder if that's real. Oh yeah, we've got some little sticks on fire. Yeah. We're gonna just let those burn. We're not gonna mess with them. We're not gonna add anything on it. We're just gonna let it burn and chat. I wonder how long this video's gotten. I have no idea. Let's see. It says it's at 8 minutes, 52 seconds. I'll give myself until 10 minutes. Because reasons, I don't know. I think I'm pretty much done. I just wanted to show y'all what it was like and how it feels, and like do some verbal processing with, you. Thank you for being here. If you like my stuff, follow, like, subscribe, all the things. Maybe one day I'll make money off this. Maybe not. We'll see. It would be nice just to make stuff instead of also having to go to a job. My job rocks, but still, jobs suck. Okay, that's enough of that. I'm gonna turn this off, and I'll see y'all later. Fire's still going. Look, we have a fire. Thanks for your help.